To American Truck Simulator. Once again, I know it's been a while since I've been in this game, but work has really been kicking my butt lately. You know, I've been working quite a bit lately with driving these buses or whatnot. But I decided to make a video. Today we are going to be going from Cayenta, Arizona, all the way down to Gallatin, New Mexico. We are going to be making our way eventually all the way over here to Texas, because Texas is going to be released November 15th. So that will be in 8 days. It's going to be released. So we're going to slowly make our way that way right now, between now and then. And yeah, so let's get to it. We got the Frac sand trailer here. It's on a Fontaine flatbed here. It is by Pinga. That is in the Steam workshop. Also, we have the SCS 389 with that looks like Hell Creek Ranch. I think that's what it says. It's a skin that's also in the Steam workshop as well. As always, we are rolling with Z-Mods engines. It is a Cummins to be exact. We'll let you hear it real quick. There we go. So like I said, we don't got too far to go. I'm gonna go ahead and get going here. If you haven't already, as always, you know, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. It's been a while since I played this game, so don't mind me if I forget my controls, my buttons, because like I said, it's been a while. Like, I'm trying to turn on my lights and I forgot what buttons they were. So obviously that wasn't the button. So yes, SCS is finally coming out with Texas. I know this is long awaited for some people, but it is finally happening, folks. November 15th.
After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left.
So yes, SCS is finally coming out in Texas. I know I'm excited. I'm off that day because it comes out on a Tuesday, and I'm off Tuesday, so I would definitely be streaming it when it releases. It's usually around like 1 p.m. Eastern time, so I should be able to stream it for at least a couple hours. It all depends on if I have to pick up my daughter from school or if she will be getting a ride. Or not getting a ride, but if I have to go get her.
Right.
So that's what it's going to all come down to. Didn't I? I misjudged that a little bit. But yeah, like I said, everything's been going well on my end. As I just been working a lot. Now I got this new schedule out here. I got this new bid. So I've been kind of trying to keep tabs up with that, learning the new routes that I'm doing. And basically I got like, I do like 4 different routes in 5 days. So Friday and Sundays I do Route 77, which it's east to west route, going down Baseline Road here, and it starts off in, well, depending on which end you say, starts off in Phoenix, Arizona, and goes to Mesa, Arizona, and then on, let's see, on Sundays I do, well, I said 77. Mondays I do 72, which goes north and south through Scottsdale, down through the city of Tempe, and into the city of like Chandler. It ends at the mall. So that's that. And then I'm off Tuesday and Wednesdays. And then Thursdays I do the 4862. They're both north and south routes. They both end at Tempe Marketplace. So that's generally an easy route per se. As the holidays get closer, it'll get more difficult to do because Tempe Marketplace is pretty much a mall that houses everything from Target to Best Buy to your movie theater to your restaurants. I mean, whatever you can think of is there besides Walmart. So that's that. And then Saturday I do Route 108, which is also east and west. Goes straight down Elliott Road, goes through Phoenix, Tempe, Chandler, or well, Gilbert, and then ends at the mall. So I've just really learned how to do the routes per se. I pretty much got them down packed already. It really just took that first week for me to really understand them, because I had to use the turn sheets the first week. For a couple of them, like I had to use a turn sheet for like the 4862, because it's been a while since I did that. Not so much with the 62, but with the 48. And then I had to have the turn sheet for the 108 because I've never done that. I haven't even did that at training. So, and then I already do like the 72 to 77, stuff like that. But in training, we didn't really get to do much route training on different routes, just because we were in a sticky situation with training where we just had too many trainees and not enough trainers. So there were a lot of times where we weren't getting any drive time in. There were a lot of times where we were put in groups with trainees that don't have their CDLs, so they had to focus more on them. So we would spend a lot of our time in the skills yard, and it took me like about 6-7 weeks just to, no, I think like 8 weeks just to get out of training. Just because it was just that busy. So yeah, it just took a while to get out of training, but we ended up, obviously I ended up getting out of that. Did my first little stint, my first little bid. That went pretty decently. It was boring in a sense because I was doing the same thing Monday through Friday, and it was long 10-hour days. Granted, the one thing I do miss the overtime. I was getting almost 20 hours overtime every week, every 2 weeks. Now I'm down to only getting 4. My schedule went from 50 hours a week to 42. So I only get like 4 hours overtime every week. So that's really a big drop in my income. Definitely. So I'm definitely trying to get adjusted to that. I can always pick up overtime. But it's one thing. Like at first I kept telling myself, oh yeah, I'm gonna pick up overtime, it's gonna be simple this time because I don't have to work 10-hour days 5 days a week, in order for me to pretty much match up to where I was before. I really only have to pick up 3 shifts in the 2 weeks. You know, that'll put me right back at 20 hours again. But man, let me tell you, it's difficult to do that. You know, saying it and doing it to totally different cadences. I tell you that because in my mind, I feel that I can do it. In my mind, I feel I can work the extra 2 to 3 days a week. You know, meaning picking up on one of my days off, you know, and maybe picking up a few hours here, a few hours there during the days that I actually work. But it is not easy telling myself to go in on my day off, you know. So I ended up so far only being stuck at 42 hours. And I don't know if I'm going to ever pick up any overtime. I picked up like what they call school trippers, and that's pretty much, you know, exactly what it means. They're short trips, usually picking up kids from school, and you're usually taking them home, you know, what have you. And yeah, so that's usually what that is, and I do that, but that's only like an hour. You know, and I could do that maybe 3 or 4 days a week, but, you know, that's not really adding up to anything. So, you know, and especially now I have to worry about getting my daughter off to school, getting her, making sure that she gets home okay, you know, etc. So it's a little difficult to pick up overtime right now. So I have to deal definitely with the adjustment of income and whatnot. So, but other than that, everything is easy peasy, lemon squeezy, as they call it. So, but yeah, I decided to make this video real quick. We are almost in Gala. We got just a little bit to go here. Again, we're gonna be making our way over to Texas, hopefully before November 15th, so that we can start going to Texas. There's gonna be so much content in Texas that there's really not going to be no need to do anything outside of Texas for a long time. You know, just because there's a lot to do there. So, a lot of space, a lot of cities. You know, I imagine they're going to have your cities like Amarillo, Austin, El Paso, Dallas, Fort Worth. I imagine you're going to have Houston, San Antonio, Laredo. I imagine they're going to probably even have places like Dalhart, maybe even Odessa, maybe those border towns like McAllen, places like that. This could easily go for $25. I'd be surprised if it's less than that, to be honest with you. I mean, they spend so much time on it. It's so massive. You know, I remember driving across Texas from Orange, Texas over to El Paso. It took a whole day. I think it was like almost 800 or something miles. So, you know, to put that into game, that's like a whole stream session right there. So yeah, so I'm very, very excited to see Texas. Because I'm definitely picking it up when it releases in 8 days. Well, 8 days from the recording of this video. So I hate when I press that button. I got the retarder as the D-pad, the down button on my wheel, and if I press it a certain way, it ends up going more to pressing my left button, which does this. So sometimes if I press it like I am now, if I press it a certain way, it'll turn. So that's why sometimes when you see me just randomly do that, that's why. I mean, like right now I'm doing it on purpose, but if I'm just going like this and I'm, pressing the retarder, that's why, So I'm gonna shut up, let y'all enjoy the rest of the ride here. We're about to end up here in
turn
Gallup.
right.
So again, if you haven't already, please hit that like, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, folks, take care.
After 100 yards, turn left.